In this video, we're going to show you our favorite top 5 fast mobility scooters in 2024. Now, I do want to mention in this video that these are 5 fast mobility scooters, but they're not going to be necessarily fastest from number 1 to number 5. It's going to be what I think are fast scooters on the market and then why I like them from number 1 to number 5. Number 5 on my list is going to be the LX Sport by Pride Mobility. Now, this is going to be a scooter that's going to go 8 miles an hour while still having a 400-pound weight capacity. And now what I really like about this unit is it encompasses a lot of great features at a very good price point. So this is going to be somewhere in that middle $2,000 price point range, still currently in the middle at 2024. And prices do change. So if you're looking at this video years from now, it could be a little bit different. But this particular unit is going to have full suspension, front and rear suspension. It's going to come standard with a high back seat that is also going to be able to recline some. Depending on what size seat you go with, you're going to have a slider, so you're going to have lots of leg room as well. It's going to have headlights, it's going to have tail lights, and it's going to have turn signals. It is a very comfortable ride. It's going to get a pretty good distance of upwards over 15 miles on a charge. So just really the reason why the LX Sport number 5 is basically with everything it encompasses on that scooter at a very aggressive price point while still going 8 miles an hour. Number 4 on my list is going to be the Tri-X Sport by Enhanced Mobility. This is a really neat front wheel driven unit. It is a lithium powered scooter that is going to go up to 12 miles an hour. Now that is pretty fast. It is small. It does fold down. So you might say, well, why is that not higher up on your list? The Tri-X Sport is not going to be for everybody. So it's not necessarily for a really elderly person that has had a power chair or a scooter before with electromagnetic brakes built in, because this does not have that. So I am always cautious when we're selling one of these units that we ask those questions ahead of time. Have they had a scooter before? Because this one, you do have to grab the handbrake like on a bicycle to stop. So this is a little bit more for somebody maybe a little bit active, maybe somebody that can't go long distances but still has decent stability. Because it is a small compact scooter, it does fold down, so there is a lot of great benefits with this. People like to take these and slide these into their campers because it fits in small storage. You are able to get this with a couple different size seats, either a 13-inch or an 18-inch wide seat. And then you also do have some different color combination options. And then the best part about it too is it's pretty light. So if you were to pull the battery out, it's only about 44 pounds. So it does fold down. It is fast. Only other downside I would say about this unit too is being a front wheel driven unit. If you're going any surface that's not a hard compact ground, sometimes the wheel will spin. So you do have to typically lean forward a little bit like this and put your weight over the drive tire so that it tracks. But really the reason why I put this at number 4 on my list is because it is a fun scooter. It is small, it is compact, it is portable, and it can be airline approved depending on what battery you go with, and it goes 12 miles an hour. So that's why on my list, number 4 is the Tri-X Sport by Enhanced Mobility. Number 3 on my list is going to be the PX4 by Pride Mobility. Now the PX4 goes 9.3 miles an hour while having a 500-pound weight capacity. So we did want to put that on here to let that be known that that is a very fast speed for up to a 500-pound weight capacity. A lot of scooters on the market that have a 500 weight capacity are going to go somewhere in that 4 to 5 mile range. So 9.3 while still having a 500-pound weight capacity is a very cool feature. The suspension on the PX4 to go with the speed, Pride Mobility said it is the best suspension they have to date on any scooter out there on the market. So there are a couple other cool features that you can watch our full review on the PX4, but it does have something like a key fob that somebody can't just come put a regular key in and take away on your scooter. There are different color options you can go with this. It does have DOT grade headlights, like I mentioned, the amazing suspension. It does come with steel lead acid batteries, so it is a little bit of a heavier unit. And the downside is because it is a really wide unit, you're very limited on what type of modes of vehicle transportation you can use with this. So you're really going to only have like a 301 XL by Harmar. It's probably one of the only options unless you were to have a small trailer to transport this scooter. So, but it is very comfortable. It does come with a very large seat. It does have amazing driving capability and the overall suspension on the unit. So that is why on my list, number 3 is the PX4 by Pride Mobility. Number 2 on my list is going to be the Pursuit 2 by Pride Mobility. This is one of my favorite scooters that's currently on the market because I can truly tell you that this ride with the suspension and the power behind this unit is unique to almost anything else currently on the market. Now it does still go 9.3 miles an hour. Now this is a 400-pound weight capacity, unlike the PX4, which was a 500-pound weight capacity. It's a 400-pound weight capacity, and this one has lithium batteries. So the weight of this is going to be significantly less than some other units on the market. So you are able to get this unit with a single or a dual lithium battery, which can get you up to almost 40 miles on a full charge if you were to have the dual batteries inside this unit. Now there are amazing suspension on this unit as well, and it's a similar size, it's the same motors on the PX4. So you get about 1800 watts of power. I actually pulled an F-250 truck in one of my videos to show you that this thing is a beast of a scooter. It does take off really fast and it does stop pretty quick, so do be aware if you are buying one of these. I have noticed some people say, wow, that stops a lot faster than some of my other scooters that we have out there. A couple other advantages of this is you can put this on an AL100. It barely fits, but it is an automatic scooter locking lift by Harmar. It's one of the easiest ones to use on the market. So if you are looking for something, this scooter, even with a single battery, I think it's about 240 pounds. I want to say with the dual battery, you're almost 260, somewhere in that range. So comparing that with a lift on the back of your vehicle, you're only about 350 pounds on the back of a tongue weight. So you're going to be able to transport this on a lot of vehicles. So really, the Pursuit 2 encompasses a lot of great things with speed, with power, with performance. It looks cool. It's a great, comfortable ride and still goes that 9.3 miles an hour. So if you're looking for an excellent scooter, look at the Pursuit 2, and that's why it's number 2 on my list. We do like to mention honorable mentions in this list as well. There's one by Golden Technologies called the Golden Eagle. It is a very nice scooter. It's also a 500-pound weight capacity, sealed lead acid batteries. You do have 2 different options of battery sizes on this as well, so your range can vary. But you're going to get somewhere between about 20 of up to 30 miles on a range, depending on your weight, depending on the terrain you're driving it with. But this one actually does have very good suspension as well. It does come with a very comfortable seat, a lockbox storage in the back. It's got built-in Bluetooth speakers. It goes 8 miles an hour, and it's got pretty, what you would consider off-road looking tires. I wouldn't call them full knobby tires, but they're pretty off-road, pretty wide tires. The only downside to it is it's going to be a little bit more expensive than, let's say, the Pursuit 2 to get the same type of speed, but this does have a 500-pound weight capacity. So some people love this due to the lockbox storage, the built-in speakers, the really big floorboard space. So those have a lot of great features with it as well. It just didn't quite make our top 5 list, but I definitely wanted to have it as an honorable mention, the Golden Eagle. Number 1 on my list is going to be the Pride Mobility Raptor 2. Now this unit comes in a 3 or a 4-wheel scooter. It is only a 400-pound weight capacity, but this unit's going to go somewhere between 13 to 14 miles per hour, depending on the terrain and depending on the weight of the user. But 13 to 14 miles an hour is probably going to be one of the fastest scooters that we sell that I would still recommend, that's going to be safe for pretty much everybody out there. This is going to have sealed lead acid batteries, so this is going to be a heavier unit. And you are going to get somewhere in that 15 to 19 mile total distance. So what people are going to utilize this for is, hey, I don't have my driver's license anymore. I'm trying to go to the grocery stores. The one thing I would say though is this is a big scooter, so you got to be cautious in some grocery stores. It's not going to be easy to turn up and down aisles, and some smaller places might say, hey, don't bring that type of device inside this store. But I do see this a lot for people that maybe live in the villages or, you know, lost their license, like I said, and have to drive somewhere. Even had individuals that told us, hey, listen, I live in areas and sometimes dogs come out and I want to get away from the dogs. This is going to outrun the dogs, most dogs. So really, we really like the Raptor 2. It is comfortable. It does have great suspension. It does have really good headlights and tail lights and turn signals, so you are able to be visible even at night with this unit. And it does come in a different couple color options. But do remember, it is a larger scooter, so look at the size, because there's really only going to be probably one way of transporting this unit without a trailer. It's going to be probably a Harmar 301 XL. It's probably going to be the only way, but due to the weight of the scooter, the weight of the lift, they're going to be limited on what vehicles can transport this. One other thing people really do like about it, obviously the look, it is pretty futuristic looking. It doesn't quite look like a handicapped scooter, and there is actually storage underneath the seat. So you have a key that you can fold the seat forward, and then you can lock it underneath the seat. So if you do have to go somewhere, you could keep your belongings in there and nobody would be able to access it without the key. So really this is why the speed, the stability, the comfort, the distance is why on our list, number 1 is the Pride Mobility Raptor 2.
Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.